Supply chain issues are gripping the U.S., causing product shortages and prices to surge nationwide. It's largely due to shipping ports across the United States overwhelmed by the surge in cargo that they have to unload. Well, now Governor DeSantis thinks he has a solution.
He wants cargo ships to divert away from those clogged ports and unload them in Florida, allowing the Sunshine State to play a bigger role in getting holiday shopping back on track. CBS12's Jay O'Brien investigates if that plan will work. Jay joins us live in the studio. Jay?
Yeah, Liz, Jim, this is what the governor is talking about. Florida's got a number of major shipping ports, right? There's one in Jacksonville. They call it Jacksport. There's a big one in Tampa. There's obviously a huge one in Broward County, Port Everglades, and a very big port in Miami. There's even a mid-sized port right here in our area in Palm Beach County. The governor believes all of these ports could be critical in solving our national supply chain issues because Florida's ports aren't facing the same kind of stresses that we're seeing in places like California. Cargo ships waiting off the coast of the clogged port of Long Beach in California. Trapped on board are products needed now on store shelves and in small businesses nationwide. Sue Vicaria, who studies supply chains at the University of Florida, warns this could last through the holidays.
It just takes time. I mean, these things don't resolve themselves immediately.
Vicaria says this problem was months in the making. The pandemic first shut down factories overseas, and as shopping slowed, ports shrank their operations and weren't ready for this new surge in demand.
Unfortunately, our infrastructure did not respond in time.
We have to make sure people can go Christmas shopping as normal.
Governor DeSantis' solution is to divert ships away from busy ports on the West Coast all the way to Florida. Vicaria warns it's not that simple. It could work, he says, but things largely depend on if places like Port Everglades have the labor force ready to unload a never-before-seen onslaught of cargo ships.
You can't simply say that this is a solution to the problem.
You have to find me in your hair.
But it would be welcome news to Evelyn Metellus. Most of the materials she needs to make these wigs for clients and even cancer patients come from overseas. And now they're tied up in tangled supply lines.
Everything you need to make the wig is coming from China.
Supply issues are also forcing Metellus to shell out more for shampoo and other products, a painful price tag just as her business was beginning to rebound from the pandemic. She's hoping things can get back on track soon.
I believe it's getting worse. The prices are higher, and it's hard to get the right product.
So this proposed solution from Governor DeSantis, it's got one more hiccup too. Professor Vicaria pointed us to this, right? If you've got clogged ports right here in the Los Angeles area, those ships, if they were to even want to come to Florida, would have to come all the way down here through the Panama Canal and then up to Florida. There's obviously extra time associated with that trip, but there's also extra cost because the Panama Canal has weight restrictions, there are tolls, and also it just takes more cost to get a ship from here all the way over here when this was its destination. Because remember, these cargo ships often come from China and countries in that direction of the world. So to get them to Florida has a whole host of infrastructure issues, but also you've got to coax companies to want to make this extra journey, and there's concerns that that might not happen, Liz and Jim.
Thanks, Jay. Well, back in August,